Gogo by name. My live session is tailored to discuss about businesses. So we focus on business growth, strategy for growth. Even before strategy of growth, we talk about how to start and maintain a business, strategies for growth. These are what we discuss on this forum here. Strategies for growth. We discuss on marketing strategies. We discuss on expansion. We discuss on everything about business. Everything about business we discuss. That is what we discuss here. So today, like every other day, I want to discuss about business, and I want to tailor my discussion to how to sustain business, how to sustain your customers. So there is this saying, an employee can get you sacked from work, but your clients technically cannot sack you. Your clients cannot sack you, but your employee can sack you. So if you have a business, if you don't have a business, think of starting a business. When we talk about starting a business, we don't mean you should resign from where you are working. When we say you should start a business, we don't mean you should resign from where you are working. You can be working where you are and start a business. Start a business. A business is much more better than any salary. A business is better than any salary, any amount of salary they are paying you. A business is more better. No matter where you are working, no matter what they are paying you, if you start a business of your own, it is more better than what you are being paid wherever you are. That is a very bitter pill of truth to swallow, and many people know this but choose to ignore the truth. That is the gospel truth, because you can be sacked anytime from where you are working. You don't get the same respect and value you will get if you are the owner of a business than working for someone. Something is not your own. What is not your own cannot be your own. Think of starting a business. Think of starting a business. As you are watching me, think of starting a business. Don't think where you are working, whatever they are paying you, and you are comfortable with it. No great man in this world is an employee. No great man in this world is an employee. You can never make it in life being an employee alone. You will just be an average person. These are bitter truths that can hurt someone, but it's just something that needs to be said. It can motivate someone to change, to do something. So start a business. Don't say, how do I start a business? I don't have money. No, that is not the mindset you use if you want to start a business for yourself. If you want to start a business for yourself, the first thing you should do is not to say, I don't have money, I don't have capital, I don't know which business to do. If you start with that mindset, you are going to remain where you are. Fear, doubt will grip you. Some people will also add, who will buy my product? Who will I serve? Who will pay me money? Those are wrong mindset. No great person that use that mindset is ever able to succeed. So let's look at it this way now. You are working for someone and you have not started that your business. I'm not telling you to resign outrightly. I'm not telling you resign from where you are working and start. No, if I should say that, I'm going to put you in a harm's way. You know, I'm not going to tell you if you are working where they are paying you certain amount, just wake up one morning, write resignation letter and resign and say you want to start your business. No. Don't do that. If you do that, you might become miserable. So how do you do? You know, you must first of all and very importantly have what you want to do first. Whatever you think you want to do that can give you little money, just plan it first. Think about it carefully while you are still working where you are. Please, if you are watching this video, follow this page. You might never come across my page again. I always talk about business growth and all about business. So just click on the subscribe button. I go on live every day to discuss on business and how to grow business. So the first thing you do is not to just resign. That is the mistake many people do. They just resign from where they are working and the thing gets tough and they start looking for a job all over again. They now turn from an employee to another employee. So the first thing you should do, and like I said, plan on what to do, whatever you want to do. And how do you plan on what to do? Whatever that you think you can do is inside of you. That thing that you are good at, you are best at, you can do more better. Okay? If you can write, think of starting writing for people and getting paid for. If you can bake, you know how to fry things, to bake. You know, the point here is that just think of something that you are good at and think of how to do it. Now, there are some things that don't even need capital, don't need your money, like much of it, and there are things that need your capital. Like I mentioned of writing. If you are thinking of going into the digital space, you might spend less, like all this digital marketing, content creating, all those, you know, things that has to do with serving people services. You might spend less. But if you want to think of product-based business, you spend money. Sure, you understand? No, business is divided into two. Service-based mostly needs capital. Like you want to do graphic design for people, you can go on YouTube, go on Canvas and learn how to design things. You know, business nowadays is not difficult like before. You can do graphic design, you can be designing things for people, you know. Like there are many websites that you can go to and learn all these things, or even apply, set up your profile and people can give you job. Like example, there is an upwork.com. If you go to Google and type upwork.com, it's a where people pay for skills. There is fiverr.com, there is other ones. So the point here is that you should first of all know that will give you money. Know what you can do that can give you money. Like I said, there are two ways. Either you want to do product based, maybe you want to bake, you want to fry small chops, you know, cake and all those things. If you are good at frying things, you are a lady or you are a guy and you like frying things, that might be a good opportunity to start. But like I said, that will involve money because you have to buy those materials. And stuff like that has to do with product based, maybe buying clothes and reselling, buying shoes and reselling, or whatever that has to do with product based. Now, if it is service based, that means you don't have much capital to start. Now, service based is even much easier and less demanding than product based, because you can just sit in your house with your phone or your laptop. So thank you for remaining network place. So very importantly, it depends on what you are good at. So you have to plan on what you think you are good at that you can do. I made mention of those two categories. Any of them, you can decide to stick to it. Now, the next step you should do after deciding on what product you are to, I'm going to take you on step-by-step guide on how to start a business, on how to maintain the business. Okay, I'm going to take you on step-by-step. Like I made mention, please, if you are just starting, don't rush and resign from where you are working because I said you should start business, or because you want to start a business. Starting a business is very good, like I said earlier. It's more better than whatever they are paying you in working for someone. It's more better than that. But you have to follow it step by step and gradually so that you don't regret it. So firstly, decide on what to do. And having decided on what to do, either you want to sell products or you want to do service, you want to start. And if you are doing service, like I said, if you don't have money to start into buying product and that, you want to start service base, it's less demanding, it's less time consuming, and it's less spending. You spend less. So having decided what you want to do, next thing you should do is now you start preparing yourself to get into it. The first stage is idea. You have gotten the idea. The second stage is implementation. So the implementation stage is where I'm going in now. So how do you implement it? First, if you want to go into service base, I'm breaking it into two depending on where you're focused in. If you want to go into service base, first you start things like creating pages on it, creating awareness either on social media. Like example, let's just stick on graphic design. You decide you want to start making graphic design, you want to start designing things. There are a lot of money in it. There is a lot of money in graphic designing. So let's just focus on that aspect. You want to start graphic design, so you start the implementation stage. Okay, the implementation stage is awareness and learning. As you are learning it, you are telling people on what you do. How do you learn? You don't need to spend money learning graphic design in today's world. You know, there is Canvas. Just go and play with Canvas. Download canvas.com. Go. There are free templates for you to learn how to design with. There are a lot of free templates there. There are a lot of what people have done before. Just remove everything, recopy it again, do banners, do certificates, just be doing different things. And by doing that, you are learning a business. You are already learning a business that can change your life in the near future. So now, learn how to design, learn how to play with colors. You can use PowerPoint, you can use Microsoft, and try doing designs and stuff like that. As you keep going day by day, you keep getting better and better and better. The next stage, like I said, concurrently, you are creating awareness, telling people in your church, tell your pastor, oh, I can do banners for the church. Churches nowadays, they do handbills, they do a lot of things. So start by telling people around you on what you are learning. That's why I said, meanwhile, you are still working wherever you are working and getting your salary, and then you are creating your own brand. That is called brand creating. You're already creating your brand. So tell people what you do, your church members, your pastor, stuff like that. Just let people know. Create social media pages. And then, very importantly, to give yourself a sense of, prestige, you must give that your business a name. Name it. I hope you are following the stages. Name your business a name. You can decide to call it so and so limited. You can decide to call it dash and dash. Whatever name, depending on the business you are doing, depending on the product you want to go into, Remember, I'm just using graphic design. There are a lot of things that you can do, whether you want to go into restaurant business, if you have money for a product-based business, or whatever you want to do. Now, give it a name. Give it a name. You can name it whatever you want. After naming it, each page you are creating on social media should bear that name. Now, you are now fully baptizing yourself into becoming a business person. When you keep telling people, you keep creating it on social media, you keep making noise about it, oh, this is what I do, this is what I do, tell people, before you know, someone will tell you, okay, do this for me, based on what you are doing. If it's a service-based business, okay, can you help me and design this for me? If it's on your church, you can say, I can reduce the price for you and do this and do it for us. Instead of your pastor taking the job to all this cyber cafe and all the rest and spending money to do it, you can reduce your fee. You tell them, I can do it for so amount. Bring the fee to be very low so that people can patronize you, and then when they see the job, you can raise the fee up. That is the strategy. So we are past the idea stage. The idea stage, like I said, is the stage where you decide on what to do. The second stage, which I'm discussing, the implementation stage, is you implementing what you have think about doing. You have started implementing it, if creating awareness, learning about it. Now, the third stage is marketing proper. You start marketing what you are doing fully. You have implemented it. That means you have learned everything well. You have create awareness. Awareness creating is different from marketing. Marketing is full blown. Now, while doing marketing, you must do what is called market survey. Market survey means you must learn about what you are about to do. You must learn, because what you are doing is already existing. There is no except you are doing an innovative something otherwise. So market survey means you learn what is the prices people are charging for this particular thing that I'm doing. Maybe you want to become a graphic designer. How much does it take for this design to be sold, so that you don't overcharge your clients? Because very soon people will start coming to you, so you know how much you tell them, you know what you are telling them, you know what you are saying. So let's I'm sorry, I'm having a poor network, but let's continue. So market survey will help you to know what you are spending. Don't just say, I want to start a restaurant business, and then you just pack money and go to the market and start buying all the things you need. Or you want to start a cake business, or you want to start a small shops. You must go to the market and find out the prices of all those things you need without buying them first. You can ask more than one places to be sure of the prices. You can take a day and go. Maybe you want to start cake business. How much do they sell flour? And go. Maybe you want to start cake business. How much do they sell flour? How much do they sell milk? How much do they sell butter? Know the prices of these things. And then market survey also, how the length of cakes, how much does they go for? So you know how much you charge your clients, and you know how much they are buying that particular whatever you are selling. If it's a services based business you are doing, you do market survey to know how much does a graphic design cost, document cost for you to write for someone. When you tell a client a cheaper price, you have shot yourself in the leg. And when you tell a client a higher price, you have chased the client away. So you have to. The other aspect of marketing is then ways you can promote your business. I love what is called the organic promotion. Now remember, while doing, if you have removed it from your brain, the ideas level, implementation stage, and then now you are now in the marketing stage. The market somewhere and focusing fully on your business. Now, of organic marketing, for a start, it's good to do the other aspect that I will talk about first. But what is more important is organic marketing. Organic marketing is, building from the foundation. Some people make the mistake of, once they start a business, they create pages. The next thing they do is they start promoting it. They start paying ads to Facebook, Instagram, and all the rest. It's good to do that, but first start with organic. Start posting as many posts about your business each day. Post every day. Post. You can post up to 5 to 10. The reason why it's good to post, it will give your page a foundation, a grip. The algorithm will know what your page is about, so that anytime you just place money on ads, it will go to the right places. But immediately you start running ads, the algorithm will be taking your product to places that they might not need it, and that is why people find it difficult getting revenue from their ads, getting people, they just waste money. The algorithm has not known what actually you are doing. So use the first 1 week thereabout to post a lot. Even if you don't have any followers, don't do it because of followers, do it because of the algorithm. If we have created those pages, post as many times as possible about what you are doing, and set your page very well to reflect what you are doing. In terms of the name of what you are doing, like I said earlier, it's very important you give your business a name. Now, you put the category very well. If it is for entertainment, if it's for writing, it's for whatever, put it very well, and then start posting about it. We are in the marketing stage now, so just follow me as we grow on how to sustain your business and leave 9 to 5 job. Leave 9 to 5 job, it will destroy you. So after you have post as many posts as possible about your business, what your brand do, post pictures, post videos, let the algorithm pick what you are doing. Then you can start running ads. When you are running ads, spend the least. Don't spend much. Facebook has as low as 5,000 naira ads. Start with small money. I'm using naira now for those in Nigeria. In your whatever country you are watching me, spend from the least money to run the ad. Don't make the mistake of using big money. You want to run ads and then you just pack all the money and you are using it to promote. No, you might not get people that immediately pay you as much as recovering that money you have used initially. So start small. Let the algorithm also understand you. When you are running ads, you start small first. Facebook and all the social media are all built on algorithm because you want to do it. You allow it to understand what you are doing, then it grows with it. Then you understand. So we are in the marketing stage now. Use organic marketing. I've talked about organic as possible on what you are doing, use ads, pay small money, very little money, don't pay much. Like I said, you can start with the 2 days ads, just spend small money on it and check and see how it goes. And very importantly, when running ads, if you are running service-based business, add your WhatsApp button to it. Use messaging ads. Ads is different. There is ads for different purpose. I know many people don't even understand how to run ads. So you must understand how to run your ads if you want to pay Facebook money, so that you don't waste money. At the end of the day, you don't get any. Use a WhatsApp business account. Attach it to that when you are creating ad, you see Facebook will ask you, what do you want this ad to do? Don't make the mistake of putting engagement. If you are a business person, you are not looking for that kind of engagement. You need business, strictly for business. You will not see the second option that said messaging. That is the one you will put. Messaging. Let people message you. Forget about engagement. You will not see the third one. Promote your page. Don't do that one. That is not what you are in. Don't worry, when you put messaging, people that are interested, they will follow your page. So if you are running ads now, I'm teaching you how to run ads. When you click on Facebook, let's use Facebook for now. Even on Twitter, it's the same thing. And both on LinkedIn, it's the same thing. So when you open a post you want to run ads, and very importantly, make your ads simple to understand. Don't use ambiguous language. If you are running something like a graphic design, just put it simple. You can use a flyer to explain what you do. Then on the write up, you state your services. You put your company name, A to Z Nigeria Limited. We graphic designing below as our services. Graphic designing, banner, blah 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 blah. Simple. Put your phone number and instantly open a business email address. This thing that I'm teaching here now, some people spend money to learn, and please follow me, subscribe to my page. Subscribe to my page is going to help you to watch more of my videos and learn more. So like I said, let's continue. Create a email that represents your business. These are all the things that will make you look authentic, that will make people to trust your brand, that will make people to engage with you. So create an email. If your company name is John Peter Nigeria Limited, go and create an email that said John Peter Nigeria Limited at gmail.com. Let the email carry your company name. If your company name is whatever it is, put it and create an email. Now on the ads, put your company name, the services you are offering, your phone number, and your email address, and then attach a graphic a design of that carries your service. Just write it on design. The design can just be simple, patronize us and we'll be at the best, something like that. Let it just be simple and catchy as possible, because most people going through Facebook, and it's when they see something that catch their attention that they stop to look. So let your ads be attractive for people to stop and read what you are at. So like I also said, when you want to run the ad, after clicking on promote or boost post or promote post or whatever it is that the site is using, you go to where they say message business and you want to promote it, use message, except you have site. But I don't even encourage business people to direct users to website. It will, some people will get tired along the way. Click, they go to website. The website might become ambiguous. They won't understand what is there. The one that is more easy is on WhatsApp. Once they just click, the ad will direct them direct to you on WhatsApp. You start communicating with them. That is the easiest. So many people don't know how to run ads, and they spend money and run ads, and at the end of the day, they are losing. They say they spend money, they don't get any result. Some of them will use learn more, some of them will use engagement, some of them will use promote my page. All those ones would work in different aspects, but you won't see result. People will not come and meet you for what you do. So as much as you are rendering a service or you are selling a product and you want to you are marketing it, remember we are discussing on the marketing aspect. We'll move on to the next one after now. As long as you are and based on ads, use message now, or when you click on that message, you scroll down. The next thing you see, Facebook will ask you to add your business WhatsApp line. If you put your ordinary WhatsApp line, it will not go, and that is another mistake people do. When they put their phone number 081 blah 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 blah, the thing will think it's not working. You will go out. Quickly download. And when you put that your business WhatsApp, automatically you will see that it will go. You scroll down, you see where they say I'm just discussing on how to create ads that is result oriented, since we are on marketing aspect. You see the next page, the creativity plus whatever. Put it no. Creativity plus whatever. Put it no. Don't own it. If you own it, you will get results. You see where they will write creativity plus that. I'm not on the page now, but when you see creativity plus something, off it, on it. For to, I don't, if you have content or creativity, you can leave it on. But if for business, put it off. The reason why you should put it off is because the post will not go far. The post will only resolve around all this content creating and entertainment. So off it. Now scroll down and then go to where you are adding more, a very low fee for the first time. Don't rush and use big money because you want to run it. Start with the least money you can. Run it for like 2 days to 3 days to see how it goes. You know you are learning. If it's not something you have been doing before, you are learning, so you don't jump into it with all your energy. Okay, except you are already a pro in running ads, you can do it the way you can. But if you are just starting, and remember the business also is just something you are starting, so start small. So now you put it on the little money and then you boost your post. When you boost your post, you go to WhatsApp and wait and start getting people. If you do it the way I say, you will get a lot of responses. You will get a lot of people who are chatting you, and then you chat with them back. So now that is for marketing. Now anybody that follows this step that I give, you start making money from what you are doing. And this is the stage where you start writing your resignation letter if you are working somewhere, because your business is now needing your undiluted attention. One of the reasons why business dies is because you don't give them the full attention they need. So once you have passed the idea stage, you have passed the implementation stage, you have crossed full into the marketing stage, there is no way the business will not start giving you money. There is no way, because like I said, you have created awareness. People have started knowing what you do. People will start telling you, okay, like, to make money in this life, you must solve a problem. So that your business is solving a problem, and once you are solving a problem, people will pay you to get fund from it. So start writing your resignation letter. Business needs your full attention. Business needs your full attention. Then once you resign, okay, that is when the real world stare you in the face. That is when the real test stares you in the face. Remember, I told you not to rush and resign. But at this stage now, you are mature enough. And this stage should take, like, from these 3 stages I mentioned, depending on how fast you implement it, it should take roughly 3 to 6 months. This stage I mentioned, thinking about the idea, implementing the ideas, starting a rigorous marketing on what you have implemented. Remember the word rigorous, on what you have implemented. These 3 stages should take between 3 to 6 months. That means you have to be determined and passionate about starting that business. Business is going to help you a lot. Even when you are no more, it continues. Now let's continue. After you have created the market, after you have done all the marketing and you have started getting people buying your service or your product, like I said, that is when the real world stares you in the face. Now, depending on what you want to do, you can type what you want to do or what you think you want to do in the comment section. It can help me to narrow it down to discuss what you want to do. You can type it in the comment section. So depending on what you have planned or think about doing, so let's still rest on graphic design for now. Let's assume that you want to do graphic design. You have made up your mind on doing graphic design. Don't rush and go and rent office because you have resigned from where you are working and you are now working on your own. Don't rush and go and rent a office first. For the first few months, don't rush and go and rent a place. Don't rush and go and rent a place. What you should do at this point is getting your equipment that you need to use. For example, if you are using a phone and you started making money, think of buying a laptop. That is your equipment. I'm using graphic design as my example. Okay, if you are doing a laundry service, for example, and you are using rubber to wash people clothes, use your house first and be washing, or use your house, use place that is convenient for you. You have already done marketing, you have already create awareness, so people will bring clothes to you. So what you should buy should be something like washing machine, at least I'm talking about laundry service now. So buy the point here is that buy the equipment that you need, that will fasten and make your work easy for you and give you more money. So having buy something like a laptop or a washing machine or a oven, depending on what you are doing, having bought that, you can still be using your comfort zone for the main time. Maybe for the first few weeks, few months, be using your comfort zone. So we are now transitioning. This is now the transitioning stage. If you are following exactly how I'm saying and you do what I'm saying, you see that is how you will grow. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be, but with consistency, with passion, and with determination, you can be able to do it. I'm certainly sure you can be able to do it. So now, create awareness between the marketing. If you are doing laundry service or you are doing small shops, this is time you go to office and tell people, I can be able to do small shops for your event. I can be able to secretariat, go to filling station, meet people and tell people what you do. You get the picture. But if it's a service-based business, keep pushing online. Because service-based business will fly on. Business is P2P. That's one person to person. P2P means person to person. P2P is good for product and product, because like you can't push it online that much. What if the person is in Abuja? Sure, you get the picture. So if the person is farther from you, it's difficult for you to push it online. If you are thinking of doing a product-based business, then you're rigorously physical. Don't spend much money online. If you check most of all this advert online, you hardly see product-based business. People cannot come and be advertising food or cake or those kind of things online. If there's someone that is doing, is just posting it within his friends, in his friends list, because he knows maybe they are around him. So if you are doing a product-based business, you must be rigorous in P2P. Go out and meet people. Print complimentary card if you can, but don't waste money on it. But it's needed, it's important. You can go to places and let people know. This stage now is still when you are making people know in the product-based business, you are still in the marketing stage, so you shouldn't resign by then. You only resign when you start making money from your product or your service. That is when you resign. When people have started giving you money to say, okay, take, I'm giving you this money, take. I'm giving you this money, take for this work. Then you are started earning. When you start earning, resign. If you don't resign, your business will suffer. You are helping the other person grow his business. You must not allow your own business to suffer. Take the hard decision, the difficult decision, and resign so that you can give your business full attention. So if it's a product-based business, start going out and tell people, go to different places that you can and share that this is what you do. You can print complimentary card if it is cheaper for you and share it to people. Tell everyone. So when you start getting people patronizing you, if it's a service-based business, you push it online. If it's service-based, push it online. Maybe you are doing graphic design, you are doing social media management, affiliate marketing, or whatever. Push it online. Now, after you have been able to start getting clients and you have resigned, remember I said start buying equipment that will enhance your work, that will make your work easy. buy equipment. If you are to buy laptop, you have to buy oven, whatever equipment that is needed to do what you should be doing, buy them. They are important. They are your lifesavers. They are what will save you. Now, that is the stage where you are transitioning. We have talked about the idea stage, we have talked about the implementation stage, we have talked about the marketing stage. Now we are in the transitioning stage. You are now transitioning into a full-blown, self-dependent business person. Now, what do you do at this stage now? Like I said, buy your equipment that will make your work easy. Then, depending on where you are staying, if you are staying in a house, a family house that is noisy, you are staying where you are distracted. If you are staying in a place where it does not give you the opportunity to execute your work, then you start thinking of getting a place. This is part of the transitioning stage. You start thinking of getting a place. And when renting a place, don't make the mistake of going to get the most costly building in town. No. Look for a very cheap place, a very low budget place that you can manage for the main time. As your business grow, you can grow. You can buy whatever equipment you want. You can buy whatever you need. But at least for the first time in business, for the first time, whatever you are doing, do it small. So if you want to rent a place, rent the most cheapest and low cost place that you can. Okay? The most low cost place. Is very important. It will make you to cut costs. In business, as a starter, you have to cut costs. But if you are comfortable in your house, because at this stage you are just starting, remember you just resigned from where you are working and the money is coming in but not that much, because as a starter it's not going to be coming like millions. It's going to come little by little. So if you are comfortable where you are staying, by all means continue there for a while. If you are comfortable, you are not being distracted. Remember, business does not need distraction. So if you are comfortable, you are not being distracted where you are staying, by that I mean your house, your home, then continue there. Use there and be getting more fund, more money, more growth. Okay? Then as you grow, you can decide to rent a place, because you don't need to stay in your house for long. As you get more money, you can rent a place. Now, let's now talk about how to continue to grow your business. At this stage now, you are now fully a business person. If you are following me from start, you should understand that this is a reality that I'm talking about. I'm not talking about abstract assumption. No, we are talking about business, how to grow it. You have now reached the stage where you have implemented your business, and designer, you are into restaurant business, you are into cake making, whatever it is that you are into. At this stage, you start making money from it. So you keep running that ads that I talked about. You keep running it from time to time, because it will help more people to know you. If you are doing service-based business, if you are doing product-based business, you keep going out to awareness, share your handbills, and then people get to know you more and more. Now, the next thing you should do, especially if you are a service-based business, remember I said create a business name. This is part of the transitioning. Create a business name. Create a logo for your business. If you are a service-based business, it's very important. If it's a product-based, it's important, but not that much as service-based. Create a logo. The logo is going to, make your clients to understand your brand. You are now branding yourself. So creating a logo is very easy. just go to canvas.com and click on the template, type logo. You will see a lot of logos. Choose any one and adjust it to your taste and adopt it as your logo. Okay? Now, adopting a logo, the next thing you should do is to register your business. Register your business is very important. Register your business. Now, why is it important to register your business? Especially if you are doing based business. Even if you are doing product-based business, it's good to register it. But service-based business, you know, most of your clients, you get them online. And trusting someone that you are just meeting online and sending the person money is very difficult. But when you register your business, it will make it easy for you. When you register your business, it will make it easy for clients to trust you and do business with you. So even registering business now is not difficult. Or like I said, technology has made everything easy for us, for everyone. Just go to internet, and depending on your country, if you are in Nigeria, you can just type cac.com. It will open. I think you just pay small money and fill their form and submit it. After a couple of days, they will email you your certificate. So registering your business will help you a lot. If you are chatting with a client, you can just tell the client with authority, we are registered. You send them your registration document. They will trust you, because when you register your business, you can't scam someone. All this issue of Yahoo boys online that are defrauding people, it will set you apart from them. And again, Google will now put your name, your company in their search. If your company is registered, like example now, if you go to Google and type my company name, Meton Consultant. If you type my company name, Meton Consultant, on Google, you will see only my companies. You will not see any other name. Only my company is what you see. It's because I registered my company online. Register it. When you register your business, especially when you are doing a service-based business, it will make people trust you to send you money to do their work. Maybe you charge someone, and maybe you are doing graphic designing. Let's still stick with graphic design. And then someone wants you to do 500 hand bill for him. And that 500 hand bill is running into millions. You know, the client has to send you at least part of the money for you to use and start the work. But if you don't register your business and you don't have an online presence, they will not trust you a lot to send that money to you. They will feel like there is a lot of scam online. This person, if I send him the money, he might not. But like myself, I chat with clients and they send me even millions without even me knowing me. But they believe the brand. They believe and trust my brand because I'm registered. If they just type on Google, it's my company that comes out. So if your transitioning stage should also involve registering your business. Take the pain to register your business. Take the pain. It's very important. When you register your business, it gives you a sense of confidence. You can chat the person online and say, I'm registered, go and verify me, go and check me online. Go to CAC website. You can send them your document, let them see. You know, it will make them do business with you, because if you scam them, they can easily trace you. So they not trust you even without meeting you one-on-one, even without knowing you, even without seeing you. That is how I do. If we are chatting and then you start being afraid, I just send you all my registration document. I say, look at it. We are registered with the Nigeria government. The Nigeria government approves our service, approves what we do. I'm scared. You don't need to be scared. Your money is safe. So part of the transitioning stage, get a business name, get a business logo, register your business very importantly, and then it's for you to operate. Okay, so if you are using your house or you are using an office, then consistency comes in. You know, we have passed a lot of stages in this business. If you are just joining us, please subscribe. When you subscribe to my, you might not across this channel again if you don't subscribe. But when you subscribe, it will help you to learn about business. Every day I go online and discuss on how to grow business, how to start a business, and how to maintain your business. So now we have passed the idea stage, implementation stage, marketing stage, transitioning stage. We have passed it. Now we are now going to growth stage. Growth. You know, anything that you plant, it must grow. All these 4 things that you have done before, you are just planting and watering. So the growth stage is very, very important. Growth stage. Okay. Now at this growth stage, remember you have resigned from your work. Don't run your business and be holding on to your 9 to 5 job. You can never survive it. Don't try it. You can't serve 2 masters at the same time. That is how business is. Business and 9 to 5 job. There are 2 masters. You can't serve them at the same time. One will suffer. It's either your business is suffering or your employer is abusing you and shouting on you because of negligence. You can't be leaving their work and running to do your own job. Someone just calls you, hello, please, can you supply me 100 cakes to my event of 100 whatever business you are doing, and then you are at your job. How do you do it? So it's important once you have reached this stage, you have passed the idea stage, implementation stage, marketing stage, transitioning stage. I told you resign when you are in your marketing stage before you now transition, because if you don't resign at the marketing stage, transitioning will be very difficult for you. Now, having transitioned into a full-blown business, it's either you are working at your office now, if you are able to, like I said, if you are being distracted at your home or where you are staying, and then you feel like renting a place, that means that now becomes your office. If you are using your house, that is your office at the main time. So having done that now, you now focus on growth. And how do you grow your business? Let's look at the ways you can grow your business. 1, you grow your business through your clients. I'm not talking about your habits or internet. All those ones have to be there. I'm talking about now your clients. How you treat your clients determines how your business will grow. The way you treat your clients. If you are someone that don't take feedback from your clients, or you don't relate well with your clients, your business will suffer, because clients are the backbone of growth. They are the one that funds your business. One client alone, one client can give you enough money, much more money than you can imagine. But the way you attend to them, the way you relate to them matters a lot. Even if a client comes to you and gives you a very cheap money for a job, don't disregard that client. As a starter, do that job with all your heart. That client might bring someone else, refer someone else that can give you 100 times of what you don't imagine. Because that client is a human being. He has friends, he has people. So assuming you are doing graphic designing and then he tells you, I want to do this, and then you do it and you send it to him, and then he now comes back and tells you, please, you didn't do this images very well, please take this to this, and then you suddenly get angry and say, please don't stop, I'm busy. Do you think that client will refer someone to you? He won't refer someone to you. So that is what they call customer care service. That is why all these big companies, they put customer care service persons in their office to attend to their clients. And if as a customer care service person, you talk anyhow to a client, they sack you, they chase you. In your business also, you must learn how to be a good customer service person. As your business is growing, you have taken all the steps involved, and your business is growing, you must, as a matter of fact, learn how to relate with clients. If you have anger issues, you have to go and watch videos of how to relate to clients. That is one of it. The client chats you from your aides or from wherever referral. Don't just greeting. Start with greeting. Hello. That is why I check all this even AI app. If the moment you chat AI app, the first thing it tells you, hello, good day, how may I help you? That is an AI that is not even doing anything for you, but they are programmed it to be approachable. So you must learn how to be approachable. Don't just as a client chat you and say, hello, I want you to do graphic design. Okay, you just directly start, no, you have to have constant demand that you return their greetings, very important. So you return their greeting. If they chat you without greeting first, you be the first to greet them. Hello, good day, my name is this, how can I help you? That I also have to be in control. Don't allow your clients to control you. I know why I'm saying this. Clients controlling you or manipulating you, like most people when they start business, because of the mindset of employee to employer behavior that they have been behaving when they are working in their former place, they now see their clients as their employer. It's not so. In giving and take, give and take. If they know everything, they won't. They are there because they need your service. So you should be in control. The reason why you should be in control, if they control you, let's take for example, you are making a cake for someone, or maybe let's just say you are a fitness trainer. You decide to start a fitness training business. And someone who is very overweight comes to you for training. And someone who is very overweight comes to you for training. And you are not in control, telling the person, please, I want you to eat this certain type of food. I want you to do this certain type of training. I want you to do this and do that. But the person is controlling you, is telling you what to eat, is telling you what, all of that. At the end of the day, if the person does not reduce in weight, who do you think will be held accountable? It's you. So you must be in control of your clients. Now, remember we're talking about growth. We're talking about growth. We have looked at idea. We have looked at implementation. We have looked at marketing. We have looked at transitioning. Now we are at what is it called? We are at growth. Your clients, first, very important. Learn how to take care of your clients.